Welcome to the Filthy Badge series,
Police officers take an oath to protect and serve,
where we go precinct to precinct finding the dirtiest cops.
Deli joined the force in 2015, but tonight he's in jail charged with rape.
Some officers across the country are misusing that authority.
And now, the accused. In 2000, bloodshed in a shocking act of political corruption. Derwin Brown, who just defeated Sheriff Sidney Dorsey for DeKalb County's top law enforcement position, was followed to the driveway of his home. Voters had elected Brown largely on his promise to clean up corruption and kickbacks that had troubled the office for decades. He was just days away from taking office to begin fulfilling that pledge. Trouble was, outgoing Sheriff Dorsey was afraid of investigations. Brown was a veteran of more than 20 years in DeKalb policing. On the surface, Sidney Dorsey seemed to have it all. He was DeKalb's first black sheriff and married to Atlanta's councilwoman, Sherry Dorsey. Brown was a beloved police veteran who won the election by promising to clean up corruption, which incidentally was something that Dorsey and others were being investigated for. It was on December 15th, 2000. Brown was on his way home from a party that he attended. When he arrived at his driveway and got out of his car, he was hit with 10 bullets from a Tech 9. He fell over while holding flowers that he had brought for his wife Phyllis. It was her birthday. The murder came just 3 days before he was to take office. After hearing the shots, the family looked out of the window. Phyllis Brown went outside to investigate. She thought it was fireworks. After getting outside, she realized that her husband had been shot. Brown's son called 911. Phyllis Brown immediately thought that the outgoing sheriff, Sidney Dorsey, had something to do with the shooting of her beloved husband. After an investigation took place, Dorsey denied any involvement in the murder. However, District Attorney J. Tom Morgan believed different. After hearing some rumblings, the police force puts a little pressure on one of Sidney Dorsey's right-hand men, Patrick Cuffey. Cuffey was investigated and put in jail for a couple of weeks. Before turning on his comrade, Patrick Cuffey told the police everything that happened, turning informant on Sidney Dorsey. He struck a plea deal with the prosecution. He testified that 2 gunmen were hiding in bushes while he was in a car. Another man was down the street. Cuffey had told prosecution that Dorsey had promised him and the man promotions on the job and other jobs if they helped him in the crime. Dorsey was eventually convicted of arranging Brown's murder and sentenced to life in prison in 2002. But Dorsey maintains that he had nothing to do with the December 15, 2000 murder of Sheriff Brown. In exchange for his testimony, Patrick Cuffey was granted full immunity. At sentencing, Phyllis Brown had this to say.
As you watch yourself in the mirror, understand you are the lowest scumbag of the earth. And I will not ask Judge Becker, I will not ask the DA or anyone to take your life because, like I said, my God has that in his hands. And as you sit there, shaking your neck, whatever, what I wish for you is the fact that every night when you go to sleep, I want you to have a picture of Derwin every time you close your eyes. Because that's all I have.
And Sidney Dorsey followed Phyllis up by insisting that he was innocent, and he told the courts,
I was not a party to the murder of Derwin Brown. I did not orchestrate. I did not plan. I did not play a role in the diabolical, horrible murder of the sheriff-elect. However, here I am. I never thought that an innocent man would be convicted of a crime that he didn't do. Your Honor, I know you're going to sentence me severely, but I do not have the blood of Durham Brown on my hands.
All right, Mr. Dorsey, if you'll please stand. Mr. Dorsey, as you know, you were convicted by a jury in Dougherty County of the following, and I will sentence you as follows. As to count 1 murder, you were found guilty. I sentence you to life.